Alright, ladies, what is happening? Decided to do this last minute type thing. We're gonna run and see how long we go for. But, let me get all my stuff figured out first. There it is. That ain't bad. So, I am still here working on my current save game on Montieth. A lot of things have been fixed, found, reported, however you want to say it. But I got this field of soybeans done. This is our 30-inch row field. Where did I put my header? Trailer. So I gotta kind of set things up a little different. I don't have enough tractors to go as fast as I want. But the big thing was I decided to grab a harvesting mission I'm gonna test if the missions work tonight. My fingers are crossed that we have no problem. But I think I'm also gonna buy a semi. I'm gonna kind of debating on it back and forth if I should buy a semi or just leave my grain trailer, or excuse me, gravity wagon sit there. Hey Mike, not a whole lot going on. Besides testing anyways. What are you up to, man? Pleasant blender. Yes, sir. One of the reasons why I decided I should wait until winter to learn it. Travis, that is, oh god. Edited. That is an edited version of Rocky Mountain Customs 2nd Gen. I think that's right. Don't hold me to it. I've had it for quite a while now. Yeah, A10, I remember. Oh, nice, Mike. Living on the road. I did put that in the shop, didn't I? Because I wasn't going to do corn right away. Well, thanks, A10. I appreciate that. You have to send me a link sometime on Facebook or something. Appreciate that, Travis, but I do the things in the background. This is all DR. And yeah, he can do up a map for sure. I don't think I have Pleasant. I've been uh, over in the co-op Discord quite often. I just can't get that spot out of my throat today. I think it was the field down here. I did field 12, I guess, up by the house. So we got a little bit of a drive here. Yeah, Mike, I like it that way. Trust me, when you release a map, you're always going to find stuff, and I didn't have a big group like this to beta test the map. But I had to put that on there. Especially when I don't have any phone service at work. Oh, there's some 15-inch beans. The game kind of places them like that. It doesn't matter which way you look, you could almost row them, but that'll be the next field I get into. I think I need to up the yield on them a little bit if I remember where I was sitting last. Travis, that's a learning curve and a half, dude. It's going to take time. Best thing I can say is YouTube, tinker around, and what got me started was just doing little edits of maps. And then you kind of work your way into it all. Well, let's see if we're going to get into some trouble. How do I want to go in? We'll park right here. It's just me, myself, and I, so I'm going to run course play on the combine, even though I really want a combine. And then go get the auger wagon and the other wagons. Plus, it'll give me some time to get that auger switched around at my farm anyways. What do you mean, Mike? You mean in game for... I mean, I can't say that. I run enhanced animals. So, like, that adds a few. Angus is the one I'd go for if I was doing beef. I actually produce the most. Interesting. So I do know what's going on. Course play tries to put the corn stalks through, so I'll have to double check that stuff. I do have corn stalks and possibility to do corn stalk bales, but obviously I'm gonna have to wait until my own field. Oh, that's cute. But I'll do some more testing on them. Make them, sell them, all that. I got you, Mike. Yeah, I'd have to go to the animal dealer to show you them all, but for the gist of it, I go Angus, because then you got I can't even remember now with the enhanced animals in. I know you got Holsteins. Now, enhanced animal also adds the bulls in there of the breeds. I want to say of all the breeds. boy, there it is. I don't like just generic dirt map on the windows. Thanks, Warthog. Or A10. Whatever you want to be called, I don't care. Oh, gotcha, Mike. Honestly, this isn't a bad one. You could do a big beef farm on here. There's plenty of room. I would say this is more arable and beef cows for sure. Then I know you have Mossy Glen, which could be cattle, beef, whatever. Yeah. There's Westby, Leona. Why can't I think of all the ones I was just playing? But that's the joy of the placeable system now. Because back in the day, you were stuck with whatever the mapper put on the map. Unless you knew how to edit. Wow, that's loud. But anyways, unless you knew how to edit back in the day, you had to deal with whatever the mapper put on, which I didn't have an issue with back then. But let me tell you, that's when I started to learn how to edit and mod. Don't put her in the rhubarb. Oh, I agree with you, Travis. And they're out there. If you search. Oh, what the heck? The thing I like about it, Mike, is this is Iowa. Obviously, from where, not where I'm from, but near. So therefore, I can relate to it. And it's great for medium-sized farming. I don't do over-the-top large, and I tried the small farming. Obviously not the 50-60 farming, but I just kind of struggle staying into that stuff. Why are you having issues on your turns? Dang courseplay. I never used to have issues with it. I did nothing to that one. This field down here. Soybeans yielded pretty good. Pretty good. Hmm. How much is it gonna cost? We'll swing it just to see what we got. Ooh, I like that. Difference in soil types and little spots. That's a little ravine there too. I'm not sure about that one, A10. I don't keep track of the community as much as I used to. Yeah, Leona's not bad there, Mike. It does struggle with lower end computers because the way the main farm is set up and everything. And it's a different style of farming. A lot of strip, or yeah, a lot of strip till. Or contour farming, excuse me. Brain not functioning right again. What is it seeing? I don't know. We're just gonna click it. I'll just get it going. I don't know what Courseplay keeps seeing out there every time it decides to make a turn. I'm sure it's the trees. Ah, yep. These trees, these bushes are trees, and it's reading the collisions on them. It's just close enough that it freaks it out. I don't like how Courseplay is set up now. The collision doesn't turn in the same angle Courseplay is going as sharp as it used to. And right, because it's not my field, crop destruction's probably not going to work. Forgot about that. These fields have been smoothed out some, but that's how realistic his train data was in this area, that there's hardly any smoothing required. I forgot half of my stuff that I usually turn on. Well, looks like I'm just gonna do it until we got a full auger wagon. How about that? Uh, if it was me, Mike, I'd probably go like, well, what the heck's going on? There we go. Wrong slider. Why is it telling me that it has to go there? Well, that's wrong. It's because I got my dryer set up on it. This obviously ain't gonna work now. I gotta finish doing all my dryers. But if it was me, I'd probably go some of those bigger, flatter fields down by the river and or Quonset to make it easy. Watch, I pop out right in front of that tractor. Oh, come on. Where's all my stuff at? There we go. That's another great thing about the placeable system. You can actually edit the terrain and everything. So, yeah, you could do your creek crossing. I know a handful of people have already done that. They made their own creek crossing there to get to the other side. What is wrong with my width? Um, yeah. Let's straighten that back out. Yeah, Mike, it should be left like that. I'm pretty sure DR was just going to leave it alone since it's true to the area. And I agree with it. I always say it. I probably say it too much, but nowadays everybody plays maps different and they're going to change and mess with stuff even in game. There's no doubt in my mind everybody does. So you leave some freedom to it too. Are we really leaving a strip? The mirrors aren't even turned in the right direction. God darn it. We're leaving a little. I finally got the ladder to be correct. Granted, when you get out, it stays out, which I'm fine with. But at least now I don't have to worry about the ladder taking out my next row. Right, A10? Ah, we'll leave it. That's for the deer. Missed it again. Not gonna lie, it's so much easier in real life. Sooner or later, A10, I want to keep helping with DR for sure. And collectively do maps. It is way easier. I got like 3 of them in store that at some point in time I'd like DR's help with doing them up and everything. It's just he's got his lineup already queued and I'm perfectly okay with it. I like the areas of what he's got coming up and everything also. So sooner or later, A10, I'll get one. But I can't wait. I honestly can't wait until DR lets me do up some pens on his maps. I want to do some pastures and some cow stables, old sheds, or old barns, excuse me, and stuff like that. Get the haylofts in, storage, the silos, make everything jive. Oh, there's some other works in there, A10. Don't you worry about that. But this map just has that feel. I mean, I don't know what is all around here in real life. I didn't really look on Google Maps either. But yeah, just if if you guys are like me, I usually do some sort of animals on every map I play on. I don't know why. Sometimes it's more of a pain than it is a joy, but it's just something I do. Uh-oh, we're not gonna miss it. Thanks for stopping by, Mike. I understand, man. No worries. They do got something messed up with their Coursplay's got something messed up with their collisions. I'm gonna have to go hunting for an update, I think. Cause oh, I got the tractor on Courseplay. We better go double check that guy. He is way off. Wow. Where are you going, dude? Right? I don't even know how he got over that, over the, drainage ditch. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to get back across. So confusing. I don't know. We'll get over there and figure out where to throw them again. Hey, Jeremiah. What's up, man? Hit it hard. It's real. It's deep. Alright, so he came off of right here. Oh, he did. He did try to make it. He didn't do a very good job of it. I see it now. We'll go around this one. Right, A10? So roughly right where he was. I don't know why he ever stopped and decided to move. Let's see what happens. See, we're like, I don't know, quarter of the way through this field. I can't say half. We'd say a quarter. And it's still going to take courseplay about 5.5 hours to do this. So you can run large equipment on this map. There's no doubt in my mind. That's one of the bigger fields. You got field 6. Field 8's huge. Field 10's huge. So, I mean, if you want to run big ones, there's plenty of wide open fields to run large farm here. And that's why I think I really like this map. You just have that options of on a 1x map, which isn't very often that you get that. Thanks, Jeremiah. I appreciate that, man. A10, that would be a DMI Ripper, is the way the blades are set up on it. The one I remember as a kid was a friend of mine. They had a DMI chisel plow. And that's why I always seem to grab that one. I don't know why. Ooh. Forget how rough those are. Let's go right like this. Still not gonna make the turn. So we'll come over here, I guess. Oh, this combine doesn't turn sharp enough. I don't know what just happened. You guys didn't see anything. Ah, nice A10. Uh, I miss the old school dairy farms in real life. I'm not even lying on that one. The smells, chopping. Now, I don't care to milk. I'll admit I did enough of that. I'm good. Baling hay. That guy better not be freaking out again. Where's he at? He's still going. Oh boy, you're talking about the old school straight trucks with the grain bed on it. I'm so used to it was either going in a silo, a stand-up silo, stave, or it was. I mean, baggers were just. I shouldn't say just coming around. The baggers were the popular thing on most of my the dairy farms I've been on because they just hated going up and down those silos all the time, and they needed so much maintenance, and they are deadly. Now everybody puts a lot of their silage in a bunk, even around us. It's just easier, I guess. Don't come in here saying that, man. I don't give a shit. That's for other places, other times. No. Oh boy, where am I sitting? Oh boy. Come on, Combine, pull it out. Yeah, I'd like to leave that conversation in the past. It's done and over with. We don't need to keep bringing it up. Wowzers. I'm, get. There, I learned my lesson. Leave me alone. I got hung up in some bad spots down there. I should turn on. This one can't. Thought it did. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking weird, but I thought this combine had the. I could do the axles, so I don't know. Now I gotta go check on that freaking Genesis again. I'm not doing this all night. What number are we on? 43, 44. Alright. Kind of somewhat get them close. Honestly, I don't know where he's even going. Should be close enough. There we go. Works for me. Go about your way. $74.10. I can honestly say I've never been around them. Um, my uncle did have. Oh, hey, watch out. My one uncle did have quite a few John Deeres, but I didn't go help him as much because we were farming ourselves. Hey, Tillman, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't think I could judge this again. That's pretty darn close. I cut it just perfect, so I had a full hopper at the end of it. Hey, Chris, it's going pretty good. How about you? Eating. Oh, you had a nice boxcar, dude. Honestly, I'd rather have one of them than the sound guards just because the amount of the room in the cabs. That's good to hear, Chris. A good move then. Honestly, my favorite, yeah, I'd say my favorite tractor is the Stagger. My friend had, his dad would farm with his uncle too. They'd split everything, share everything, I should say. So, they had two Staggers. I can't remember the sizes of them. They're pretty close to identical, but it was just so basic. But they were articulated Stagger with duals. I want to say they were the wider tires on it too. And they used them on the chisel plows and field cultivators. The Magnums suck to work on. Huh. I don't know anything about them. I do like the looks of them. My all-time favorite tractor though is the Genesis series, the uh oh yeah, the 70 series, New Hollands. Those, if you had issues with transmissions, you might as well just go to the bank and get a loan. But I've seen a lot of them resurface lately. They're high-hour tractors, of course, but the TGs that came after them. My buddy had a Genesis, and they had the TG series, and the Genesis were just getting up there in hours. They put enough money into it. They said they were done. They got a TG series, and they had nothing but troubles with TG. More down the electrical side of it, which you got good and bad, and then you start plugging all the other stuff into the tractor, you're likely to fry something. So who knows, but I'm still more of a white AGCO kind of person. We had an open cab Deutz Alice that I learned on. Front wheel assist. I think that one was right around 80 to 90 horse. That's the one I got to drive when I was little. And then we had a Oliver. I can't even remember what the number was on that thing. Open cab Oliver. Wide front 2-wheel drive. Dad never put the duals on that, but that's what Grandpa used for a big tractor back in the day. And then we had the first series white. I can't even remember the numbers on that one either. That one was turned up to about 175 horse 2-wheel drive. That was our big tractor. And then when I mean, this was all when I was young. And then my dad decided to trade in all of his little tractors, and we got one AGCO, the 98 45. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at pictures to figure out what it was, but it is pretty much quad range shift and everything, so it was a really nice tractor. I lived a lot of years in that tractor. I hear you there, 810. I never got to run a chopper yet. Then we had an old R50 combine. That one, she was a beast. Old Deutz Alice air-cooled engine in it. Oh, the memories, you know. That's where I'm at right now, just reminiscing about the good old days. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to turn sharp enough. Barely. Oh, that would have been interesting. You had a self-propelled John Deere chopper then. You guys do much of like hay for it? Did you use the pickup head, or was it mainly corn? Ah, that button is so stupid sensitive. Right, Chris? That's what I'm saying. I always reference back to No Creek. It's the No Creek feel. One farm, you're the only one on it. You have just enough to play the game, and like I said all along, you could do whatever you want. Small, medium, large. I wonder what it's yielding up here on this field, even if we could see it. And he's probably off on his own thing. Nope, we can't see that one. Did he ever stop? Hmm. I wonder where he's freaking going. He's gone rogue. Watch, he parks it here and says job's done, he quits. How much you want to bet? Seriously, where's he going? Just put it down. There you go. I can agree with you there, Chris. Like, free ice cream, nice. um, DR has something in store too for bigger maps, and he showed me a little bit of it. All I can say is, wow. So, Antlers, from the screenshots, I haven't seen any gameplay of it. So, from the screenshots, I would say is focused on the feedlot and arable farming. DR's next one has a mix that could be for anybody, any play style, however you want to do it. And that's all I'm going to give you guys. So, if you want to keep up to date, make sure you subscribe to his Patreon to see his next projects. Come on, stop. Oh, trust me, Chris. There's some good stuff in store. I think I got too small of a tractor. Shouldn't be. I didn't have to get this big of a cart either, but I just like the looks of them. About 1,000 bushels off of this field. Not bad. I mean, I didn't F12 it in with fertilizer and everything, so base game. I don't know how it was all set up and fertilized, but yeah. I don't know about that one, Chris. Hold on, where's that freaking Oliver? I'm not too sure about AFB, but that one would have been a cool one to play too. I agree with you there. There's also a 10x one that I was kind of holding out on. Oh, come on. Of course. Doesn't matter if I could get it over there or not. We'll see. There it is. Sitting on the road. I wonder if the auger has enough capacity to hold all this or not. Close enough for me. For right now anyways. We're just testing. I don't think you do, 810. That must have been on your end because pretty sure I don't have him on any of these songs. Song list. Alright guys, I have to fix the map before I finish that field and everything, sawing the grain and whatnot. So I'm gonna call it a night. I know I didn't get my Wednesday video out like I want to. Probably not going to do so many videos as much as I do live streams. So keep an eye out on the channel and everything. It'll be random with work and see what happens throughout the week and what we're working on. But I'm going to go pluck away a little bit more at my bends and try to get those out to you guys, the far ones here that drag corn. So thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for watching and have a good night.